you're a Virgo, born August 23rd to September 22nd, what can you expect for the month of December 2016? Let's tune in and find out. Okay, so Virgos, there's actually a lot to celebrate this month. I really feel like there's been some things that you've been waiting for, and you're going to finally see them turn the corner. Now, whether this is you've been expecting a child to take off and get a job and they finally get that job, or whether you're expecting, a parent or a loved one to recover from an illness and you're going to see that happen, or whether it's your own, just health recovery, or whether it's your own, house selling. There's just this freedom that you get to experience of like, thank God, it's over, or thank God it's done. And it doesn't feel like death to me. It doesn't feel like it's that kind of energy. It doesn't feel like that sort of celebration and spirit to me. It really feels like a trial that now finally, like it's over, okay? Or it's complete, I would rather say, maybe than over. Okay, so moving into romantic relationships, Virgo, what can you expect for the month of December for those of you in a committed romantic relationship? So for some of you, things haven't been perfect. And whether it's a situation where your partner is abusive, out of work, they've turned to bad behaviors and aren't doing so well, or whether they're, an addict of some sorts, or whether they're sick or ill, it does feel like there's been some trials for a lot of you in your relationship sector. And it could be that it's not even coming from them, but it's coming from like their partner or from their work that's giving you guys grief. I do feel like this month you're going to get some relief. I feel like you're going to get some help. And it does feel like there's an opportunity for the sweetness to be restored in your romantic relationship. And you may even get a chance to do some fun things that you haven't done for a while, either because the money wasn't there, or the mental or emotional state, or the health wasn't there. But I feel like that gets brought back to the table, especially during the retrograde period of December 19th to January 8th. It feels like there's a reconnecting and a re-examining and enjoyment that you haven't had for a while that comes in. So that feels really nice. Now, for those of you that are single and looking for romance, what can you expect for the month of December? Let's tune in and find out. Now, some of you have been single for a long time and maybe just aren't interested or figured that ship has sailed. I'd be careful. Unless you're truly committed to that, truly committed to being single, even you can have romance this month. And the reason I say that, and it may be just great sex. And the reason I say that is because there is a new moon in Sagittarius, November 29th. And the first 10 days of December, it really revs the engine on everybody. So there's this great energy that's opening for a lot of people who feel just more sexual, feel more open, more creative, more desirable, more willing to just be playful and just throw caution to the wind. It's a little bit more of a Sag vibe. So influencing you, Virgo. So you single individuals out there, you may just find that you might even just want a casual affair. And that's actually possible this month, right? Because it's very easy and it doesn't have to be kind of sticky. It can be very carefree and casual and easy, and without anybody getting hurt. So it feels like there's a dynamic open for you if you just want to explore that. Now, if you want something more, Virgos, is that possible? Yeah, as long as you decide and get out of your own way that you want a little bit more. You just need to state that up front. Don't be changing your mind midstream, because you will have on the hook the, just for fun catch, when all of a sudden you decide you want the whole meal, you want the entire enchilada, and you want it forever, and you got the wrong one on the line, right? So if you want that from the beginning, you need to state it from the beginning to yourself, so that's what you attract, okay? So either way, you can have it. It's up to you, Virgo. Now, the universe is going to support you. There is a Mercury goes retrograde December 19th to January 8th, could bring somebody from your past back into your life. Most of you I see doing this with relationships. So just know if you meet somebody new during that time, it is going to be just for fun. So for those of you happy campers just looking for a long weekend retreat with somebody once in a blue moon, this would be your time period between December 19th and January 8th to actually just kind of like, go fishing for that kind of one night stand, if that's what you're looking for. If you're looking for something long term, great opportunity to meet somebody, especially up to the 17th, 18th of December. And then to really, I would say, really bring it home would be when the new moon, December 29th, comes into Capricorn. That energy is really, planting new seeds in Capricorn is the manifesting, right? Capricorns are the energy that we manifest with. And so to manifest a new relationship, you have all the ingredients to do that. So that's why I'm saying, Virgos, even those of you that, think you're fine on your own, if there's a little question mark, maybe, this would be the month to fulfill that. All right. Now let's move into money, Virgos. For those of you who are interested in your money, what can we expect for the month of December? Okay, so I was just seeing it fluctuating, right? I'm seeing you had more, then you had less, and now you have more again. So it just feels like this observation going on with your money. And I don't feel like this month is any different. I feel like there's just an ebb and flow with your money. And actually, I feel like that's a good thing. I feel like there is an ebb and flow happening for you with your money. And all there is for you to do is enjoy that and not be intimidated by it, right? And I do feel like there could be actually some extra money coming into you at the end of the month with that new moon in Capricorn, December 29th. There's a great energy that could really expose and bring wealth in. Now that wealth can be interesting. The wealth they're showing me could even be in intellectual conversation. It could be that you're invited to speak at a university or some posh place that really is a feather in your hat to go there. And or you could be surrounded by intellectual individuals that you really value, right? So it's something you really value. So if you really value the mind, you may be surrounded in a wealth of that. If you value luxury, you may be invited to be the guest at some amazing outlandish party, right? Where it's just opulent, it's over the top, right? Wherever you're valuing, they're showing me that this wealth comes in around the December 29th. So it could be an amazing party. It could be an amazing stimulating conversation. It could be something through work. It could be something through someone that you admire and or respect. So there's this great growing energy around the 29th that really brings in wealth for you. And so wealth can be seen in different ways, right? Not just financially. Then as far as your health goes, Virgos, what's in store for you? I think there's a better sense of self for yourself in December. I think there's also more of a willingness to look at maybe what you're afraid of. That fear could be anything to do with, what you're afraid to see about yourself or what you're afraid to see about a life partner or a good friend. But I feel like you're able to face some of your own fears this month. And I also feel like it's not as bad as you think it is. So go ahead and look. And so it'll be good for you. And I think that you'll get some good news back, especially in the area of your health. So if you have a concern about something, please go to the doctor, get it checked out, because I think it's going to be better than your worst nightmare, because you're making it worse in your mind than it really is. And I think when you get the news, you go, oh, thank God, that's all it is. Okay. So if you have some worry about your health, go hit it head on. It's going to be good for you. You'll get it and you'll be able to finish it like that. All right, so have an amazing month, Virgo. It really feels lighthearted and free. There's a lot of opportunity, especially for love and romance for you guys this month, and wealth coming in. So it feels like the perfect month for you. Thank you so much for participating in my intuitive astrology. I love it when you click like and share it with your friends. I appreciate that. I wish you nothing but the happiest of holidays and a wonderful new year. And I look forward to connecting with you again in 2017. Have a great month, everyone. Happy holidays.